Don't let them take you down. Stay alive. You gotta make it till day alive. Don't let them take you down.
Broadcasting from Shinston, West Virginia, this is Acute Mania Live. Here's your host, Scott Arnold.
5 years. How'd you like that intro? You think that was as good as the Arkwave intro?
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good intro.
It was an awesome intro.
Yeah.
Thank
you. I didn't do it, but I mean, I put it together, but I didn't play it. That would have been way more impressive. But that was To Bloom, guys from out in Oregon. Actually, Bruno, the lead singer, co-hosted with me for that show.
Oh,
Had a
sweet.
band from Vancouver called Rat Silo. They were awesome. Anyway, welcome to the two-band banger.
Hey, thank you. Glad to be here.
I think I have enough. Yeah, here we go. And it's something else today too. What I forgot. Anybody know?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe like a
It's-
half-decade kind of.
Half is that? How many years is that?
One.
It's the 5-year show.
Yeah, the
5-year
5-year show.
Oh wait, wrong one. Yeah,
Awesome. I love this soundboard. I love
yeah.
it.
It's pretty groovy. It's got all kinds of things like that. We'll get into later. It's got things on here I don't even know if I would ever use, but I'm sure I would. Like, and then all the way down.
Oh yeah, we're gonna use that this live show.
I forget what this one is, but we'll find out. Like a game show.
Oh. Okay.
You win. I need like a ding 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 thing. Yeah. And then there's a like for money and shit. Anyway, enough of that. Well, I wanted to do a. I didn't want to like. Okay, let me start over. Okay, so usually for these anniversary shows, I just have a show and people come on from all over and randomly, and we just bullshit for a while, which is pretty much what we're going to do here also. But for this one, but that's what I do on every show, really. But I wanted to do an actual show, like sort of interview, because I'm still going to ask you. It's been a while since you guys both been on. But you don't know each other, and the last time I did this, the two bands knew each other. They toured together, and they lived in the same area, Maintenance and for lack of a term, and that was like 2 years ago. So I needed to do another two-band banger. It'd been way too long, and I was like, well, this would be perfect. Arkwave and Public Figure. Welcome. It's nice to have you guys.
What's
Thanks
up?
for having us.
Okay, so the reason why, and it's I have to keep saying this because I don't want anybody to feel bad. It's not to take away from any of the other guests. You know what I mean? I'll do a two-band banger with everybody if I can. I'll do a 20-band banger. I can host up to 1,000 people in a Zoom meeting, so we could do it. I could get all these 350 some. Yeah, we could do that. It'd be really confusing for me and everyone else, but I wanted to highlight two bands that in my eyes at least are doing what it takes and to get to whatever your individual next level is. I mean, the next level for everybody's different. I think we talked about it in both of your all shows. Like what's the next level. But I guess we can do that now too to kind of refresh my memory and in the audience too. You want to go first, Arkwave? What would be your like idea of, or for your band? What's the next level?
I guess I don't want to speak for all of us, but for me personally, it's playing out of state. That's
Yeah,
that's yeah.
getting away.
Yeah. What do you think,
Yeah.
Chuck?
Yeah, I like that idea. I feel like for us, the next step would be getting into the scene in Denver and maybe getting our name in with Live Nation.
Yeah, that would be badass.
So, agreed.
Did you that thing that I can't remember the name of the band you were trying to get opening for? Did they choose yet?
No, they
They did?
They chose, yeah.
Oh,
they
damn it.
Yeah, it was weirdly it was not from a band that was mentioned in the comments.
Bro.
Seriously, that was the
Yeah.
whole point of the post, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like, let us know we should play. What was the name of the band?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
It was like another one, but we still led them in ats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's freaking. Well, yeah, screw them then. You know,
Oh,
we wanna play with you.
they're not that they're not
Yeah,
that
never
good
mind,
if nobody can
never
remember their
mind.
name. It wasn't Green Day when they were. Okay. Well, public figure, what's your? You guys have been doing pretty well with. You guys have gotten out of state several times, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you just did a big festival, which is crazy. That point of view video, as soon as I saw it, I was like, holy shit! There's a sea of people, you know.
It was a lot of people. It was a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when we're talking about what's the next level. The next level is more of that, and it's now we know that not only can we do it, but it's something that we were able to keep an audience entertained, and it was an absolute blast. So
It
more
looked
of
like fun.
that, more of we've got a few songs in the works right now to be released. So just kind of doing the more of the same, but like bigger.
Yeah.
I guess
I
there's
think-
always a bigger. There's always a more. There's always a more, and there's always bigger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so what we're referencing, that clip that you're referencing, that was when we opened for Boys Like Girls up in Cheyenne.
Right.
And I think that was like song 3 or 4 when the crowd gave in and they were like,
It took a minute, and
Yeah.
that's kind of something that I'm learning as a front man. I've been performing a long time, but usually I'm have been behind a guitar or by myself doing more like folky stuff. So when I'm up with like a pop punk, a fun, when you're playing out of town and people are coming to see a headliner and there's a lot of weight on your shoulders.
You were the very first then, like the very.
It was only us, and then directly after us was Boys Like Girls.
Okay.
So we had to get them warmed up, and you got to earn their trust a little bit.
Right.
well, there was the DJ Vontae.
Vontae was before us.
Yeah.
So we did have a during that time. I was mainly like warming up, so I didn't know. That's probably. But they see a band they've never seen before. They're like, okay, but we get 2 songs in. They're starting to
Kind of
okay, I
do
can do
this,
this. And then you get a little further in. So by about song 3, I'd say we'd earn their trust. So you know what? If we're talking about what's in the future, we want to have that 30 seconds in the song into the intro. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Get in line. No,
Hoping that we can get
no,
the
yeah.
trust.
I'm probably going to change it up. It's really easy to do, so it's not like I'm struck. I did it in like 5 minutes before before I got on here. So yeah, I have to get you guys in there.
And where?
In what
Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about the intro of the show, the 30-second intro?
No. We're talking about.
Son of a bitch! I thought you were talking about that.
No, all good.
Damn.
30 seconds into our live set is what we're talking
Oh.
Yeah, to get the trust of
the crowd.
people.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. I got a sound effect for that. For
Oh.
my fuck up.
Yeah.
There it is.
I had to use it on myself. That's all
You
right.
can put it in the intro too, though. I mean,
Well, no, I'm not doing it now. No. Mm-mm. You have to earn it. Earn it. There's a crap ton of people in the chat. Crap ton. Just everybody have normal names though, because I did Lost Sanity from Germany last week, and there was a guy in there. His screen name was something Puppy Cat or something. What was it? I don't know. I don't even know if it was like in another language, but it was just his screen name. I said it completely wrong, and then the German guys were saying blah blah blah. You know, there it was.
Yeah,
But yeah, as long as they keep it, you know, Reese. Okay, I got that. Reese, Joshua Lane. That's all I see. No, wait, there was another one. Maybe not.
Kristen Doty's in there.
I'm sure.
Hopefully.
Oh yeah, Kristen Doty's in there. Yep. If you guys aren't subscribed, I'm gonna reach through there and kick you out of the chat like this.
Is it the Mona Lisa?
Yeah, dude.
I'm not sure.
What? What happened?
Oh, we have a buddy named Reese. We're not sure if it's our buddy.
Oh.
Peace.
Is it you?
You say Mona Lisa?
Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
That's
I
funny.
love that. That's amazing.
For some reason, I've gained like 25 subscribers in like 2 days, and I don't know. Maybe is there some kind of YouTube algorithm I'm not aware of that spikes happen? Because I've never got hit in a spike like that. Maybe it's because I've really like put myself out there that this is a 5-year show, and that Public Figure and Arkwave are going to be on together. That might be it too. Maybe everybody's going to unsubscribe when we're done. I'll have to let you know. That's usually what happens.
Just been waiting for this, and they're dipping.
It's the number. You know, I'm still to the 3 digits. You know, when it gets to like 1,000, you know, like on Instagram, when you get to that point, it's just like, you know, when people like unsubscribe or unfollow you, you don't really even notice. But
Right.
I still notice that. Like, I'll look at it, and then like the next morning, I'll be one less. But what did I do to you? You know what I mean? Like, what the- like you don't even have to. Like, I tell people all the time, you don't even have to watch the show ever again. I don't really care. You know, it's just it helps everybody. You know, I just subscribe to people that I don't usually. You know, I just turn the notification bell off, even though they say turn the notification bell on. You know.
Scott, do you have a sound effect for the people that unsubscribe?
Probably I could find one.
There you go.
Oops. Shoot, that's the wrong button. I mean, that's the only one we didn't play yet.
That's not,
The other one, yeah, I mean, I don't think the jazz game show one would work. Maybe. I mean,
well, let's give it a shot.
okay, let's see what the chat thinks of this. If you unsubscribe, you get this. It's a little bit too happy. I think I need to. Well,
Yeah.
see, it's a default thing. It's a default sample, so I can't. I was gonna say I could extract it out of there, put it in GarageBand, and like lower all the octaves and make it really, really eerie. You know,
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll just make one.
There you go.
Or maybe you guys can make one. That's how you can make the intro.
Sure.
You got to time it with your flick.
With your flick.
Yeah, bing, like a triangle sound. You know, bing. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, what's up, Kevin? I see Kevin McClure just hopped in.
Oh, hey.
Kevin, like, is it? Oh, McAllister. That's what it was from Home Alone.
Kevin McClure is another artist from Omaha. Great guy. We just played with him a couple days ago. Last week.
Festival,
Yeah.
and then in Grand
Grand Island a
Island
couple months
back in
ago.
May. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. There's a guy that followed me from Fort Collins that does that hard rock school or whatever.
School of Rock?
Yeah. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, School of Rock. I don't know if you know him or not, but he's a singer and plays different instruments and shit.
Oh, is he Dylan?
Dylan Lodge.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Yeah, he's pretty talented. I watched him doing some like Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
really good at that.
Yeah.
He's got the voice for it.
What? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, when you guys were on, I think Public Figure was probably the longest to go, right? I'm trying to think. I should have went back and looked. I think Arkwave was on more recent.
I think it's been probably, I don't know, maybe close to a year. I don't know.
It might have been close to or a little bit more, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But did you remember what we talked about in the segment? It wasn't hot dogs. I know that because I'd quit that at that point, right?
We ended up talking about hot dogs at least a little bit because you.
Yeah, I
had-
think we did.
And I liked the hot dog, but I can't remember what we did.
Was it landmarks? Was I still on landmarks?
We did talk.
We had talked about landmarks as
Yeah.
well. I think we
Okay.
talked about landmarks and hot dogs, which I'm always willing to talk about hot dogs again.
Well, I don't do either of those anymore.
We just got a Wiener Schnitzel, our first Wiener.
Well, I don't
Schnitzel.
think that's the same, is it?
Huh?
I don't think it's the same as a hot dog, is it?
Well, a Wiener Schnitzel is like a hot dog fast food chain.
Oh, is that a brand?
Yeah, it's a brand.
I thought it was like a German hot dog, like one on the ropes.
Oh yeah, like a Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah. Yeah, one of
For
the,
the Wiener Schnitzel, it's I don't know, I think it might be out of California originally, but
sounds like it.
yeah, have you been to it? It's right up the street from here.
I haven't.
It's on 72nd and I-80. I had it the other day. It's pretty bomb.
I have to check it out.
Yeah, I love
That's
hot
not
dogs.
far from
I'm a
here
hot
at
dog boy.
all.
No, not really,
You're a wiener man.
dude. I'm a Wiener man all day.
Well, yeah, I don't talk about either of those things anymore. The landmarks kind of fell off. It was funny while it lasted, though. The statues and shit were hilarious.
What's
But
your thing?
I called off stage, and it's just random questions, and we'll do a little bit of it. I'm sure we'll be talking a lot, so I'll save a little bit of time. But it's really like there's one question that I ask every guest, regardless. Like I wait and do it at the end of the show because I have to gauge the guest and see how much level of raunchy they can take. Because I got some really raunchy questions that Arkwave, we did that, right?
We
did
got
that.
some raunchy questions.
Yeah. Well, I have ones that are even raunchier that I don't know. Might ask, might not.
Does it get raunchier than the goat?
Oh God.
Yeah, kind of. When my buddy Mark, he lives down in Austin, Texas. He co-hosts with me quite a bit, and he comes up with some really raunchy ones. And so we kind of break the questions up, and I'll do the serious ones, and he'll do the raunchy. I'll just give them all to him. But I may do one of his questions. But everybody gets one question that I always ask. I might have even asked you guys, but don't say it yet because public figure doesn't know unless they've seen it. But everybody. But we'll do that a little bit later.
Perfect.
Let's take a breather and listen to public figure songs so they can. Okay, so
This is the surprise.
Lindy is one of my favorite songs just because the music, but the words also. The words make sense to me. They're relatable. And this one is a little bit. If I can remember the lyrics right, I'll pull them up here as it's playing. But animals.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why. It's the. I have to listen to it again because I've listened to several things today, and I don't have it in my head. Not in my head. But I found that like how mainstream music for anybody it can get stuck in your head at any moment during the day, regardless if you've even heard it for a while. Like I mean, you can get like "Baby Got Back" in your head for some just some random reason. You get these songs in your head, and they just how they just plays in your head. And I'm starting to get that with like the guests that I've had on, like even from long ago, I'll get like songs. Who is that? What song is that? And then you don't want to listen to anything else until you figure it out. You know what I mean? So I have to go down through my podcast list to see, and then but with your all stuff, I knew exactly who it is. If that happens, it's catchy stuff. It's badass.
That's gonna be really tough when you talk to a lot of like more underground bands. So you're like, I know that song, but you can't just like look up the lyrics of it and just find it.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I'm always looking through 300 and some guests to find at least a name. Sometimes I just never figure it out. But
I don't know if I'd be able to live with never figuring it out.
I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I don't think we played this on the show. Was it not out yet or something when you guys were on?
I don't think that it had released yet.
I don't think so. Yeah. When did Animals release? Earlier this year?
I think it was one of the new. Was it the one before Handlebars?
It was the most. It was the one in between. Wait, hold up. It was in between.
Hollywood and
Hollywood.
Oh yeah, Hollywood.
No, it was Hollywood, Poor and Pretty, then Animals.
Then Animals, then Lindy, then Handlebars.
Yeah.
Okay. What song is this about for you guys? If any, what?
We're talking raunch.
We're talking raunch, right?
We're talking what?
About raunchiness. This is
Oh, is this raunchy?
Animals? Oh yeah.
All right. Yes. Is it kinky or raunchy?
Oh, it's raunchy more than kinky. The kinky one is biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I like that one.
Yeah. But the raunchiness comes from it's about a gentleman, and he's saying like, I'm just trying to like live out that little bit of animalistic nature in me, and like one of the lines is what's that? I do this if it's not like in order of what it would normally be, then I totally lose it. so what's so wrong with lust? She said, it's not enough. And I said, oh, save your empty lines. We're all just animals. So
I get it now. Yeah. But it also could it could be a lot of things.
Right. And that's just fine. So
Those lyrics could be a lot of things, though. It could be a breakup.
Right.
That's kind of what I was going with. That's where it was going for me.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. I think and if that's what it reads like to you, then that's what it is. That's what's cool about lyrics is they are not. It's not one single meaning only. It's kind of like any form of art. Like it's the eye of whoever is seeing it and what they interpret it as, and that's what the truth is to them. So, yeah, but that's what it was initially wrote to be a little raunchy.
I'm gonna kick this cat's. If you see a cat go flying, it's not because he was bad. He just won't. Shh. You see the sign that says "on the air"? I don't either, but just imagine it's there.
Imagine.
You know what I mean? I got the whole reason, the selling point on this cat. I mean, he was free. It was a humane society, but I mean, you got to pay like $50. Anyway, they pitch in the freaking room full of cats. There's like 1 billion of them, and the whole point I got him was because he's the only one that wasn't meowing. The rest of them are like, in your face and shit. No, and now, in his old age, this is all he does.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Like, I'm gonna put you in a home, and not the good home.
Curious to know.
It is being requested that you show the cat. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Okay. Well, if he'll, he'll love me for a minute. Yeah, I'll get him up here. All right. Here's Animals by Public Figure. Animals. I'm gonna pick up the cat. Are you guys finding the audience singing back with you sometimes now?
Yeah, that's something that's starting to happen. That's really, really cool, especially when we play obviously local shows is where you're gonna hear it the most. But we played Good Life Records. It's like a collaborative group of bands in Omaha and surrounding areas. We had the Good Life Festival last week, and that's our main audience is the people who kind of come to those shows. They also, a lot of the Good Life bands share fans, which is kind of fun. So when we get them all together, everybody's singing everybody's songs.
It's like family.
Yeah. Yep. And so I think I spent like half the set with an ear out so I could like listen to the audience because they were singing, and it was super fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't want to take anything away from Arkwave. This is the toughest part of the two-band banger is you got to split the time.
Oh yeah.
And I have trouble with that. So like just somebody else host. Give me a break. I've done this for 5 years. I need a break, I'll be getting a break though after this show. I don't have anybody scheduled right now. I mean, I have people ready, but give me a break. Because there's a thing coming up. There's a thing coming up next Saturday. So we're 5 days out, a little under 5 days. This poster here was made.
Ooh.
Oops, like this, yeah. This band's band that I'm in, Deviant Cause, and I'll tell you a little story here in a second. The Hated is Harmon's guy that he's co-hosted with me several times. Dale J. Gordon was the very first guest today 5 years ago on the very first show, and he'll be coming up from Nashville to play this show.
Wow.
3 bands from Pittsburgh and my friend Bo that's also co-hosted for a while. But this is at a local place in Clarksburg, right down the road where I grew up, called Jacoby's, and we'll be getting tanked and playing metal and moshing and doing the Wall of Death, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Somebody is. I'm not. Okay, real quick story about, I was going to post something, but I didn't, about our band. But like, so basically we're probably going to be dissolving after this. Hey, TK's in the chat. Hi, TK. TK's from Dream the Heavy. We're probably going to dissolve the band idea because we still haven't found a drummer. We've been trying to find a drummer for like 3 years, and we've had guys come in and play, but just something, just wasn't working out. Like several of them, and I don't understand this. Several of them could not keep the tempo, like basic tempo. Like our shit's not that hard. Like it's not difficult at all. But we're having a lot of trouble with that, and we had a guy that we played one other show 2 years ago, and we had a guy for that. Well, he's in jail now,
Great. What?
so can't use him. I mean, we could ask, but so we're using for this show we're using the drummer for Dream the Heavy, one of the bands that's going to play. His name's Solly, and he's going to play with us. But we had to let our bass player go like last week. And I'm not going to say anything about him because I'm just not, it's not professional to do that.
Fair enough.
But yeah. So that was, it was kind of a weight off the shoulders, with that. And then it was just back to me and Rob, and I was like, well, what are we going to do now? We can't not play. I can't not play my own show, So Bo McMillian, he's also going to be playing that show. He's a loop artist and he's like a looper, singer-songwriter guy. And he's fantastic on bass and guitar, so he's going to play bass with us. And we've only practiced twice, and we're ready. It's fine. So, so that's what happened to us. We were kind of in a pinch, but we got it. We're ready. I think.
Rock and roll. The show must go on.
Yep.
I think we're ready. Yeah. What's TK say? TK is the lead singer of Dream the Heavy. He's been on the show a few times, co-hosting. It's going to be an amazing concert to celebrate 5 years of you being a caretaker of so many of us musicians around the world. Well, not really a caretaker. I'm not like wiping your ass or anything, but I guess if you need some help, I can get you help. I ain't doing it. It's kind of weird.
Maybe you can find someone, right?
yeah. I think they have special homes for that, or people that come in your home. I think I don't know.
So I want to hear more about Arkwave.
I do too. Yeah. What have you got? You guys have been playing, right? You've been playing out the video that you guys sent me of you guys playing out. I wasn't even worried about the audio. I just was wanting to see it. I wanted to see you guys play. I saw a backflip at one point.
Oh,
Yep.
right?
Like,
That's
who's
fun.
doing somersaults? You know, like, that's the shit. But the place looked absolutely packed too.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
tell us
that
about
was,
it, Joe.
yeah, that was definitely Foco MX. That was one hell of a show. That was a
Looked
really
like it,
good
yeah.
show.
That was my favorite show I've ever played with any band.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about like who you played with and things like that.
Yeah. So that Foco MX was a festival held in Fort Collins, and there's like all sorts of mini venues all around the town square, and people can just walk in or walk out as they please.
Nice.
And so we were on, and this was a very big show. This is our first show in our hometown. All of our other shows have been outside of our area, but it got very packed. We didn't expect it to get so packed, and Fort Collins can really mosh. They
Yeah,
went.
it looked like it.
There was we the whole room was full, and for our last song, "Show Me Something to Die For," it's our heaviest song. We asked everybody to split the room for
You did the wall of death?
Yeah, we did the wall of death, and the entire room split. The entire room
That's
split.
awesome.
It was like Moses parting the Red Sea.
Yeah, it was wild. And then like I looked towards the back, and there was like some guy riding another dude's shoulders, like with a camera out. It was nuts. We didn't expect everybody to go so hard, but it was a great show. It was really fun.
And whoever took the footage and whatever they used for, was that just a phone? Please tell me that wasn't just a phone.
I think it was a GoPro.
It was a GoPro.
I
Actually,
was gonna say, yeah, because it raised up and around and stuff. That was pretty cool.
yeah, Reese, he might still be in the chat if not. But Reese, who was in here earlier, at least, took all the footage for that.
That was great. Great footage.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did a good job.
Oh yeah.
See, I bought a new. I bought one of those Osmo Mobile 6s a while back, and I just bought the 7, and I haven't been able to use it anywhere yet. Have you guys seen these things here for your phones?
Oh
yes, we have. Yeah.
You open it up and it put your phone
Yes.
on it. Yeah, it's badass, and I just haven't been able to use this. This one's got. I mean, you can charge your phone, like plug your phone in, because it used to be the other one that I still have it actually. If anybody wants to buy it, there's nothing wrong with it. You sell it. This one has like a, well, I mean, it has the charging port just like the other one, but this one you can actually plug your phone in while you're using it and charge your phone at the same time, because that's, I mean, the battery in these things will last for a while, but you know, your phone is pretty much the next thing to, or the first thing to die. But I thought it was pretty awesome that they did that. Now I gotta get, okay, there we go. And they made it easier to fold back up. The other one was like you had to fold it down and twist it around, and then there was a special case you got for it, so you couldn't fold it the way that you were like to carry it like this. You had to twist it a certain way and then untwist it to get it in the case right before it would zip. It was a pain in the ass, but they fixed this one. But it came with a I don't know where it is, but it came with like a light. Yeah, you attach a light to the bottom of it, which was nice too, because you can't. I mean, you can use your phone light, but you can't because well, for one thing, it's brighter than shit. You know, like the iPhone lights. So this one you can adjust the brightness on and from the joystick. Anyway, yeah, that company that makes the drones, that DJI company, that's who makes them.
Yeah, if they're listening or if they see this, they should sponsor you.
They should, yeah, because I just advertised the crap out of that thing. You know,
I got
Yeah,
my
you
drone
did.
license. Send me a drone, bro.
I could do Amazon reviews. If this podcast ever fails, well, I don't make any money on here, but if it ever gets to that point, I'll just do Amazon reviews from now on. You know, I'll be that guy. That guy. It's funny when you. I don't know if you ever searched any like sexual things on Amazon. Go to the reviews and watch them do a video about it, because there are people that will do a video review about those things, and it's hilarious.
I'd imagine that's probably pretty good.
If you're ever bored and just sitting around scrolling or whatever, and you just don't have anything to do, get on Amazon. I'm telling you, and search up something sexual. And
Well, okay, yeah. So
it's hilarious.
The funny thing about sexual things.
Yes, there's a lot of funny things about sexual.
Yes.
things.
Yeah. Right. So yeah. Anybody curious? Look up Arkwave with a C.
I'm going to do that right now.
We did not. We did not realize this when
I
we
think
made.
I know what that is.
Should I go incognito? Probably.
No.
Yeah.
No. Let the public see it. Who cares? They're looking at your phone anyway. I can see your phone from here. Is it one word?
Yeah.
Wave of the sea.
Arkwave with a C. And unfortunately, we didn't know about this until after it's their first song.
Well, that's not a bad thing to have attached to your name, but at least you can buy it on Amazon. And there are several versions of it, so you know
It's discreet.
Yo!
Yeah, I mean that's very masculine, I'd say. Damn it, you know, for sure.
Yeah.
We could.
Oh,
do-
You could work together with them and make commercials with your music.
We were talking about that
Right?
earlier. Yeah, take someone to the unknown.
Show me.
Some people might get pretty aggressive with it, but who cares? It's you're making money. Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of
I feel like you need these at your merch table now.
Okay, you know what?
I'm thinking, yeah, like partnership with this company. I'm telling you, they make bank. I'm sure. So like, that'd be a good. thing.
Yeah.
Would it
yeah,
be
you
too
guys-
much to read a review
listen
from
to-
Amazon on one of these?
Is there one? Could you find
Yeah,
one?
I'd like to hear a review.
Oh, is it a word?
One
review?
star review, yes.
Oh, 1 star. Yeah,
Okay.
I always like the 1 star ones.
Does not do what the manufacturer says it does. It does
Damn
not produce any suction. The silicone pattern inside is quite aggressive. This pattern is what failed the product. I used to have a product perfect vacuum. Oh my god!
Wow.
See, they should have been listening to Arkwave while they were using it. You know,
Right. I used to
Yeah.
have a perfect vacuum sucking device that I bought from Wish. It is worn out over 8 years of use.
worn out. Jesus, man, go outside for a little bit. You know, like
God.
get out of your mom's basement. You know,
Honestly, it's probably a great product. It was from Wish and it lasted for 8 years. And if you're the type of person
Yeah,
who
that's
reads,
true.
like Amazon reviews on those type of products, you're probably using them like.
I feel like there needs to be a company that comes out with like a sex doll called Public Figure. I feel like there needs to be that now, just to make it fair, and then you could definitely go on tour, and the companies can come with you, and there
Right.
could be demonstrations and all kinds of shit. You know, I'll even come out for that. You know, I'll go on the whole tour with you.
It'll be Public Finger.
Public finger.
Yeah. Well, we got to. Well, we don't have to write it down. It records on the YouTube.
Arkwave is
thing.
one for the guys. We're one for the ladies.
Something. That's. I mean, I feel like this could work. I mean, we should. I mean, companies are always looking for people to buddy up with. I don't know, that's probably not the right phrase, or get your Arkwave on. You know.
Sorry, whoever joined the line.
We'll take you to the unknown.
The models are called Ion, Ghost, and Pow.
Pow.
Pow. Mm-hmm.
How did you know?
Pow. Yeah.
This is awesome.
Oh, and well, I don't know what that one is.
How
Yeah,
long, did,
Pow.
how long did you guys have the name before somebody pointed that out to you?
Before those people stole it.
We had the first song released.
Yeah, it was too late.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, at least you didn't spell it the same way, or that would have been really awkward.
That would have been pretty bad. There's also our previous band that we were in was also a breast pump company, unfortunately. So there's no escaping it.
What was that? What was that?
It was Hygeia.
Oh, yeah.
Who was all in the previous band?
Huh?
Which one of you is naming it?
Okay, so
We didn't name that one.
yeah, we didn't name that
We
one.
just named it-
okay.
Yeah.
Your next band's gonna be called like Hitachi or something.
Hey, they're making bank too, you know. I'm just saying, you know. Anyway, what was the question?
Who-
Oh, here we there's the commercial for Arkwave.
I love it.
Pow.
now at an Amazon near you or something. I don't know. I wonder if they sell them at Walgreens.
But who was the one who came up with?
Oh yeah, the name. Yeah.
Arkwave.
Yeah.
It was Bell Thomas and I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy.
I am to blame.
Now that we're to you, Brandon, we need to go over the clone thing.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh.
I was thoroughly impressed. Brand has a stellar cologne collection. If you ever need any consultation on cologne, this guy here, I mean, and that guy, it got downright sexual too. You know, so I mean, it kind of revolves around their band and the cologne, I guess. Do you have some? Do you have some of them handy to show off? Do you have some of them handy? You can show off to us?
It would take me a minute to grab.
Well, you can grab them during we'll do the song here in a little bit, and you can do it.
Sure.
Here's a content idea for you guys. Have you seen the ones where like the wives will be like, My husband's gonna show their whatever collection.
Yes.
You better be nice to him.
Yeah, that'd be so funny.
Yeah.
The band version of it.
Yes.
My
David Taylor says this conversation is out of control, and I said it's always like this.
Yes.
Every show is like
I
this
side with David, bro.
yeah.
for the most part. For the most part, I did talk about lawnmowers for 30 minutes to Tom in England once. 30 minutes. It was amazing that their lawnmowers are different than ours. You know, they're European, I guess. I don't know, but they hover on the. I don't know how they even cut anything if they hover on the freaking grass. I still don't understand it. I've got on the website and actually looked it up. It's called Flymo. If you ever want to look it up, it's Flymo. That's the brand. But apparently everybody, at least England, has it. And it's not a robot or anything. I mean, you got to like push it and stuff. But like, I looked it up on YouTube, and there's this guy that's got it on the end of a rope, and he's swinging around his yard, like a lasso. I was like, Jesus, okay. But I mean, we talked about it for a good 30 minutes. I could not figure out. I mean, he was explaining it to me. I looked it up. I still don't understand how it works. Like, how can you hover on top of the grass and still cut something? I don't, whatever. English people are weird. Yeah. The English. And I can't say anything bad about him because he's my friend, and
But he has a freaking hovering lawnmower. What kind of?
I know. I'm like, it's like I need to have the rep from Flymo to be on the show, and it's like he can explain this to me in layman's terms, or in
Flymo, DJI, Arkwave, partnerships, sponsors.
and dildos,
The song.
sex dolls, and yeah. What?
What?
I'm excited to hear this song.
Was it? Ouch.
Yeah.
I just. You ever hit your shin like on the edge of a desk?
Every day of my life. Yeah.
Fucking did that.
It happens. You'll be a better man for it.
Oh, this is fun. Oh, here's the Arkwave intro. Since you didn't get to hear it,
Yes, let's hear it.
did you guys? What did I have? I didn't even have an intro on Public Figure Show, did I? This is fairly new
I
thing.
think it was the Arkwave intro.
Was it? Was it this? I just want to have like
You're plugged in to Acute Mania
hang
Live
out with an Arkwave in hand.
from Shinston, West Virginia.
We're starting all over again.
Here's your host, Scott Arnold.
Welcome to. Yeah. I use that. Since I asked you for that instrumental version, I've used it since then. Every show.
By the way, that is definitely what was the intro when we were playing it, and we were like, dude, yes.
Mhm. Yeah, you guys need to link up. I mean, what is the distance between Nebraska and Colorado?
About 8 hours for Collins.
Yeah.
Shit, hell yeah, that's not bad.
From Omaha, so we're on the whole other side of we're on the east edge of Nebraska.
Yeah.
Fort Collins is, northeast, so it's
Still not bad though. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We'll hit the moon.
We'll hit a show.
Yeah, we'll do a show together.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we'd love to.
Do a show in Omaha and then go back to Fort Collins and do one, and then just go on the road, come to West Virginia. Hit Pittsburgh.
Just a short jaunt to West Virginia, no big deal.
Yeah. I mean, hit places along the way. Yeah, I mean, you got to do it smart. But yeah, I mean, I can get you up in Pittsburgh with some really good bands, and yeah, we'll freaking party. Yeah,
That'd be cool.
We'll do it.
I think it's a plan, Stan. It's a plan, Stan.
I want to hear Arkwave.
I do too. Now that we heard that, it was like a teaser.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell Public Figure what Take Me to the Unknown's about. I think I pretty much know from the show, but if I can remember right.
Yeah. Take Me to the Unknown is a part of our up and coming concept EP. And the whole theme around this concept EP is like an exaggerated world that we live in now. And Take Me is one of the first songs that you hear. It's the second, actually. And it's basically about how this place has become a very destructive place to live and to just be in. And the song is basically about saying, get me out of here, get me anywhere out of here, just not here, basically. And that's mainly what the song is about. It's not too complex. There's like only one verse in the song, so
It's badass.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm ready to hear it, man.
All right. Calm down. I'll play it in a second.
Yeah, get on.
Damn. Okay. All right. You ready now? We ready? Is the chat ready? There's latency, so I gotta wait like 5 minutes.
That was
before
like 20 seconds.
All right, Safety the Unknown by Arkwave. I still, to this day, and even just now, I get chills when that snare starts rolling up.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming up to the climax. I know, I said it, but I don't care
Awkward.
Now it means more. Who's the kitty? Cat.
This is Elliot. This is Dolan's cat.
Elliot.
Idiot. Like E.T.? Elliot?
Yeah.
Idiot.
Now he's getting up on the table.
Before
No,
I forget, because I will forget, I just got 5-year stickers in. They're limited. I'm not going to make any more of these after. Well, I might make another batch, just depending. But they look exactly like the T-shirts. Well, I'm wearing one of the shirts, but you can't really tell. It looks black probably on your screen, but it's actually like a dark navy blue,
It's the 5.
and it has the 5 on it.
Yeah.
But I'll send some out to you guys for being on the 5-year show.
Yeah.
I originally only got these for the concert, the 5-year celebration concert. All those people get one, but you guys have to get one. I mean, you're part of it too. You're just there, not here, But I want to try to do this show thing every year. Not really make it a festival. I thought about doing a festival, but then I looked into like all the shit you got to do to put a festival together. So
It's a lot.
yeah. So just an event like this, just with different bands every year would be fun.
Yeah.
And then if I can do that, then I will definitely know like way in advance to be able to get other people from afar.
Yeah.
Easier.
No,
to
I like this format because it won't feel weird reaching out to Arkwave now if we're ever in there.
Right. I don't think it would have felt weird before. It might have if you would have looked up the meaning of it first.
Bro, who are these guys?
But it's like familiar now. It's more familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Okay.
said
You have clone. You have clone on hand. I saw.
Yeah, we've got
All right.
some bottles down.
All right. What are we showing off this time?
I think
We should
think-
do a weekly check-in for clone.
I know. Yeah, they come frequently. I think the newest one that you haven't seen is this one.
What's that?
It's Initio Side Effect.
Tell me you got it.
Ooh,
Yeah, actually, I bought this one. A few months ago I went to France.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I got this one in France.
I hear they know their smells pretty good over
They
there.
do. I actually, funny enough, I went to a perfumery. Like where
Wow,
they
okay.
make perfumes. Yeah.
You are into this then. All right.
Oh, I am. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now, can you definitely tell the difference in the smells?
Like the difference between each one of these?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Well, if you were to do like a not like a blind taste test, but like a blind smell test.
Yes.
Let's do it
I
right
mean,
now.
I think they all pretty much taste the same. Maybe for some flowers or
They
something. but-
probably taste pretty similar.
yeah, but like, would you be able to do like if we would do that here in a second, like have just like hide your face or something? I mean, hide your eyes, not your face. Hide your face. And then like one of the guys like hold it up and see if you get it right, like by smell. Are you able to do that? You think?
100%. Yeah.
Even if we switched them up, the ones that are since you know the ones that are
upstairs.
already on the table. Yeah,
Uh,
see if you can put that together. We'll do that here.
Josh is grabbing my eye pillow. So
Eye pillow. I don't even have that's a good idea to get one of those things. Like I used to make fun of people with eye pillows, like especially on airplanes and shit, because it's funny. But like, it's actually anymore. It's been a good idea. I just
yeah,
didn't
they
have
help
man.
a lot. I'm a very early riser. I like wake up at like 5 in the morning every morning.
You go to bed early? See, I usually don't go to bed till like 5.
Oh.
That's my problem. And the birds are chirping and shit, and it's getting daylight. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Once he gets it, do you have a COVID mask also you can put on?
I don't think so.
Your whole face would be covered. It'd be hilarious.
Scramble them up.
Here we go.
I would say get a few that. Did you get a few more from up there that he hasn't seen? Because he knows which ones are on the table already.
5 of them.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right,
Five.
all right. Go with one of them. See if you can get this.
Is there something I have to hold?
No, not yet.
No, you just sit right there and
Well, no. I mean, like
you just sit there and smell. Okay,
Oh,
we
okay.
got this. This is gonna go viral.
When am I supposed to smell, guys?
All right.
Now,
Got one ready.
just spray it right in his face.
Yeah,
Then-
that's a great idea.
Ooh, he's got a.
Oh, that's why I sell myself.
Damn. What the hell?
Wow.
Oh,
All right, that's 1 out of 1.
Okay.
How many you say we got? 5.
We got 5.
5.
Okay. All right.
I feel pretty confident. 5 for 5.
I think he'll get one wrong.
Okay.
I don't think he will though.
Oh, I know this. Wait, are you gonna hold?
You
up?
should know it. It's yours, right?
Smelled it.
Oh, that's supremacy.
Oh my
That's
god.
supremacy.
All right, dude.
Supremacy. That's
We've only got 5 to choose one. I'm gonna choose a random one from upstairs.
Go
Yeah,
for
there
it.
you go.
Grab a
Go get one
random-
out of his mom's room. Go get one of his mom's.
I feel like I'd be pretty. I have like 3 that I rotate between, and I'd be pretty confident with those 3. But outside of it, I'm not too sure. But
I mean, to me, they all just smell like cologne. You know, like
no, there's.
Wait,
I can definitely tell the difference between some, but there's there's a perfume that my wife wears that I loved it, and so I bought it for her birthday a couple years ago, and somehow it survived the tornado. We found it just like in the,
that's good. That's a lucky bottle.
but when I like smell it in public on someone else, I'm like,
Oh,
where's,
hold up.
where's she at?
Yeah.
That's the next one was just sprayed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Nishio side effect.
3 for 3.
3 for 3.
All right.
What? There's 2 of them called side effect, or what was the other one called? What was the first one?
Who's the second one?
There was Afnan supremacy. There
Oh,
was
that's right, yeah.
Myself.
We're gonna show the camera.
Ooh,
Okay.
Dior.
That
Dior.
was Nishio.
Oh, you Scott, you just said
Okay.
Ah, shit. Sorry,
Never mind.
I didn't hear anything.
I did it again. All right, pick a different one. Hey, at least I chose the right one. I picked it right.
I'm not showing you anymore.
Don't show us. I'll screw it up again.
All right.
That's wait, can you smell it? Hold it up to me.
Yeah, it's still there.
Just. This is hilarious.
Oh god.
Does it smell that good or that bad?
I can't find it.
It's a napkin that we sprayed.
Oh, napkin. Give me it again.
It's right
Oh wait, I know this.
No.
That's
I need like a Jeopardy.
is that aqua blue?
thing. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
That's our first wrong one.
Oh no!
All right, somebody gets that other than me. All
Okay.
We're gonna mess with you.
Okay.
right, well, give us one more, and then we'll do off stage.
One
All
more.
right.
A little bit here. I don't want to keep you musicians from writing music, taking up your time.
Oh yeah.
Public figure, how's it going in the in your travels? Like, does anybody get on your nerves as you travel to the city to play, or on the way home, or anything? Anybody getting mad at each other?
No,
Actually, Roger and I got ousted.
He's guessing this one.
Okay, I won't say it.
Where is it, dude? I can't
It's
find
right
it.
in front of you. Jeez, bro.
Your nose is touching it.
There it is.
This is a good
One other
this is a good video for, like, later in their career, and show this to their fans.
Digital filter.
Something like this.
That was tricky.
Oh yeah.
Is that out of his mom's room?
No.
Oh, here, you want more?
Yeah.
Oh my
Here,
god.
I'll-
He needs just spray in his face. He'll get it, or in his mouth,
Can't touch the
like
wall.
the mint stuff. What's that stuff called?
That's not helping.
Spray stuff in your mouth.
Get you another napkin.
This one's tricky. I don't
Stay-
Oh
know.
my god.
Wait.
What were we saying? You and Roger got what? What happened with you and Roger? You got ousted?
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
so whenever we're touring or whatever, RJ, our guitarist, and John, our drummer, they're very quiet sleepers, and Roger and I like to snore. So
Yeah.
Oh no.
get put in the other room.
Well, put the snorers together and the quiet people. Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it works pretty well. But yeah, we snore apparently pretty loud.
sense.
I don't know, it doesn't bother me none.
Well, it takes a tour to figure that out. You would never know.
Oh my head.
Did you figure it out, or did you
I'm
get
stumped
gas?
on this one. I'm stumped on this one. Can I take them off?
Yeah, I guess so. I was gonna have you keep them on the rest of the show. but
I don't know. I don't know this one.
Yeah, you can take them off.
Oh, your ohm, yeah.
The one that you thought was the blue was Hawass.
Oh, Hawaii.
Loser. Well, we'll do this again next week. So no, okay.
We're like, here, this is the one he's trying to guess. He goes, oh, Dior. I'm like, bro.
I'm very lightheaded from sniffing alcohol right now.
Yeah.
Well, start drinking it, and you'll feel way better.
Yeah. Yeah, will do.
All right, let's do some would you rather questions.
Yes. Good.
There's some of these questions are not would you rather's, but I'll skip over those because they're kind of dumb, and they're more if we have more time. If we would have had more time, I would have asked you those. But you'll both have to come back on again, separately,
Sure.
and hopefully by that point I'll have some better questions. Some of these are actually some of these are made. Sorry, I got like a weird hiccup thing going here, but I'm okay. I mean, some of these are made by the AI thing. I call him Ralph. Because yeah, it's the Gemini, the Google Gemini, but you got to teach it things about you, so that way when you go in there, you don't have to explain things every time. So I just named mine because it's just easier to tell people, hey, Ralph made this question, or Ralph, Ralph.
Good old Ralph.
I don't know why I called him that. Is Okay, this is a music question.
Okay.
Sort of. Well, I guess I could. Yeah. Would you rather have perfect pitch but no sense of rhythm, or perfect rhythm and no sense of pitch?
Oh,
Rhythm.
yeah.
You can't find a drummer that keeps time.
It's true. It's very important.
Drummer with perfect pitch.
I would rather have a perfect pitch, and then I would just say that we're like an avant-garde band. So I don't
We're a prog metal band.
Yeah. As prog metal, no rhythm doesn't really work. Unfortunately.
No, yeah, prog metal rhythm is kind of
Pretty
everything.
important.
See, we only have one drummer today, right, with us? Arkwave drummer. Okay. So I guess we could ask that one. Okay. So this is kind of like a group question. Would you rather have to replace all the all the guitar picks with tiny spoons, or all the drumsticks with inflatable pool noodles?
I would love to see you play with pool noodles.
Full noodles.
It'd be fun. It'd be fun for the crowd. You can pass them out to the crowd, and everybody can be drumming.
Sound horrible. You get those spoons, baby.
I'm gonna go with spoons.
Tiny spoons, yeah.
Fun to play with spoons.
But have you ever, like, when you were younger and you couldn't find a pick, and so you'd use like a dime?
Yeah.
How horrible that sounds.
Yeah.
It broke one of my strings every time because I would just get too into it. I'd be rocking. I still suck at guitar.
I want the guitar pick.
Okay, here's a good one for a band question, whole band question. Would you rather be known for one incredibly influential album that no one understands, or have a string of moderately successful but forgettable hits?
I want to do the album. And then
Would you
forget
rather
about
have one album, one good album?
I want to impact people with music.
Yeah, but nobody understands it. That's the trick. It's
Yeah, but they
one.
understand it.
Experimental.
I mean, it worked for Tool.
Yeah, is it like cool where everyone thinks they understand it, but they
That's probably what Ralph's referring to there. Yeah.
I would say that then, because again, as I said earlier, if somebody can find meaning in it, like even if there isn't meaning in it, I mean, there are some artists, especially like in like the like classic rock days, who are like, this doesn't really have a meaning. People found it to it. Like, all right, cool. So
yeah,
if
that's true.
you can interpret something from it, fine. Yeah.
Well, here I'm gonna be the flip side of this. I'm gonna go with the string of singles, but kind of forgettable, just because I want to make music a full-time job. And
Yeah,
so
and you can't make money with one album. I mean, you could, but
paid to do music.
Yeah, I guess moderately successful would imply that you can make some sort of reasonable income on it, I would say.
yeah.
That's not to say that I would go and write those or try to write those on purpose.
Right.
Starting now, right?
And boring now.
Oh.
I think I would have fun watching all the conspiracy theories arise from my album.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that would be, yeah.
Maybe that's what we should do. We should like make a joint project where the whole purpose is for us. It has no meaning, no purpose, no nothing.
But it sounds super deep.
Yeah, exactly.
Collaboration. I smell collaboration.
There we go.
Smell cologne.
I smoke. Yeah.
Let's make a
We just
13
gassed our room right now.
that changes time signatures every 5 measures.
Oh god.
like Tool did with the Fibonacci sequence. You could do that. Okay, I'm going to combine this question because I don't know why Ralph made it 2 separate questions. I think they should go together. But does anybody have a useless talent or a weird party trick? Yeah. Who was the backflip person on the stage?
That's me.
That's what I thought. I thought it was you. Yes.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
If I could do a backflip, there would be nobody on planet Earth who wouldn't know that I could do a backflip. I would crush every single person I'd ever met.
Yep. That's
But what's
basically what I do.
Has any of you ever? Did I see it on the Arkwave video? Did somebody run out and jump on the crowd like was stage diving? Did anybody do that?
No.
Maybe it wasn't you. Okay, we should do that next time.
We
Make
should.
sure Reese films it too.
I'll send you the video. It happens.
Have you guys done that yet? Have you guys? Public figure?
What stage
Yeah.
diving?
Have you done any stage diving yet?
In the old public figure days, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some videos out there.
We have a song that, depending on the venue and depending on the crowd, there's a section where I jump out in the audience and start like moshing with people.
Nice.
But I stopped doing that as much because I'm pretty sensitive. And there was this one time that this lady, there was apparently a younger person in the audience, and this lady was very upset that.
Did you trample her?
No, I didn't. But it made her nervous for her daughter, and so she was like, "You can't do that." And
she was at the wrong show. It sounds like.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't
No, you're
Kind of like if it's too loud, you're too old.
Well, and that fair enough. But I guess where I'm going with that is that I'll probably only do that if it's at a show where people are already like where I can tell that they're already doing that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah. Well, and you know you're going to get caught too, because that's one big. I've seen people. Well, you know, like fans will do it too. You know, when they crowd surf and they get pushed to the front, and then some of them will get up on the stage if they're allowed and dive right back down, and some people will catch them. They just splat, but they get right back up. I was like, how's that person not like have a broken neck? You know, how's that possible?
I'm trying to hear some party tricks though. Okay, so we got backflip.
Yeah. Can anybody like levitate or anything? What is it?
I can
Nobody?
jump.
I'm sorry. I'm talking over you. Like I'm very unprofessional. What did you say?
Juggle.
You can. Oh, you can juggle. Do you have anything to? Can you juggle clone bottles?
I'm not gonna juggle.
No.
Come on. Do you have any balls? You have any balls to juggle?
I feel like those two things like are pretty similar. As somebody who I wanted to say like comorbidity, like, but that's not what I mean. They correlate. If you can do a backflip,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're pretty savvy. That's what it is. You're pretty.
Josh got some peaches.
Some what? Peaches?
Peaches.
Peaches for you and peaches for
All I
me.
do is sitting down.
Can you do like tricks within the juggling? Like,
Jesus.
oh yeah. See, that's a lot of, he's not even looking at him. He's just looking up.
Trying to keep it in frame.
Can you? How long? What's your total? What's your record time you can do that?
I don't know. I stopped timing after like 3 minutes.
Like 4 hours. That's great. Now, can you do like the ones where you like you go like this and you do like tricks within the?
I've never tried that.
You should try that
Now,
for next time. For next time.
I'll practice it.
You can be the star of the show next time.
Who's
texting me?
One of my party tricks is I can point out people that can do backflips. I have a 100% success rate. Every once in a while, I'll see someone. I'll be like,
That's an interesting.
I bet you can do a backflip. And they're like, I can do a backflip. You want to see? I'm like, yeah, I got these.
And then they break their back right in front of you, and you're like, oh yes, you can.
do a backflip. And I've probably pointed out a dozen people over the years. Where I'm like, I don't know why, but I bet you can do a backflip. They're like, I can't do a backflip. I'm like,
That's impressive.
All right, we're gonna do last question.
all right, go for it, man.
This is the one everybody gets. Everybody gets this one.
Don't sit on the peaches.
And in the result, the numbers. I mean, I don't have the numbers written down, but
Expensive.
it's a landslide what people pick, and I still don't get it. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather have dicks for fingers or never be able to taste anything ever again?
6 fingers.
Never tasted.
There's one
Never
for
taste because I drink all this cologne.
what?
What?
I would drink all this cologne if I couldn't taste.
Okay, so you're not picking dicks.
Nah.
I'll pick some dicks.
All right.
I'll pick dicks.
I don't want callous dicks playing my guitar.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be tough to play. So.
Well, I'm not going to ask why they're calloused, but okay.
Do they function like they normally do?
See, this happens every time, every question, the elaboration. Like we went on for 20 minutes with it was Internal Shadow in North Carolina. For 20 minutes, we were talking about just this question. We couldn't go to any other questions. There was no
Like your
time.
nervous system would get so overwhelmed you wouldn't be able to move.
Maybe. But if you got like Cialis where it lasts longer than 4 hours, then you're good. You know.
That's true. That's true.
What do you want, Kat?
I've lost my
Live
smell
Arkwave.
and taste for a long time.
Ted, yeah.
Did any of you get COVID?
Oh, I got COVID OG, like pre-vaccination, like before they even had it out, and it sucked. It messed me up for a long time. Well, because I lost my smell and my taste,
I did too.
and my smell was completely gone for about a year.
Oh, mine wasn't that long. Yeah, that's
And then
crazy.
it took about 8 months after it came. It was just wrong.
It's debilitating, is what it is. It's very
everything
debilitating.
smelled so bad. So everything either smelled like burnt tires and bleach, like a combo
Yeah.
of burnt rubber and
Whoa.
bleach.
The worst thing you can think of for something to smell like
Yeah.
is what it smelled like.
And then the other one was like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it was like dirty fryer oil and
Mm-hmm.
poop, and
Mm,
it's like
yum.
a patty smell. And then the other smell was like anything sweet kind of smelled like Ovaltine or like chocolate milk mix.
Mm.
Those
To
are the
me,
only-
water tasted like rust. Like if water went bad, if water could go bad, that's what it tasted.
Yeah.
Everything, because I mean, like I only had it for like a week maybe, and it came back. But you know, like I read about it, you know, and I guess some people have this their whole lives. They'll have either or both, and
Yeah.
it's very debilitating because they can't enjoy. You know, they pretty much don't enjoy life, and they have to therapy and all that stuff. But you know, there's ways to make it better. You know, there's remedies and things to make it a little bit better. But anyway, it's I guess it's the way it works. You know, with your body or whatever, you actually smell before you taste anything. Whenever you eat, you know, your sense of smell tells your brain that it's good, not your sense of taste first, or something like that. I read, which I thought was kind of interesting. It makes sense though.
Super depressing.
It was, yeah. I thought I was dying.
Yeah, I worked, and especially at the time, I still drank at the time. I worked at like a craft beer place.
Mhm.
And so a lot of like IPAs and different beers where you can tell a lot about it by the smell. And
Right.
again, as there's like you have no nuance in smell. And so then when it was coming back, they all smelled the same, and that smell was horrible. But it was to the point where like all food just smelled so disgusting.
Yeah, you couldn't smell any I had a roommate at the time, and because I'm here by myself usually, but I had a roommate at the time, and he's a big dude, so he ate all the time. All the time he's freaking making something. But it sucked because I didn't, when you have that going on, you don't want to smell anything. You might as well just. But you can't really plug your nose either because somehow it still gets to you. But like I would come home and like he'd be frying something. I'd be like, "What is that smell?" Because it would always be smelling bad.
Stuff smelled the worst. There was one time that my wife had cooked something at home, but she had fried it, and I came home and I got so nauseous I had to leave, and I came.
Yeah, it's
that on a.
But even outside smells bad though. Like you notice it, like that start. I mean, it's very debilitating. I feel bad for horrible for people to have to deal with that all the time. But like, it's just man.
So for that reason, I'm going dick fingers.
Okay, gotcha. I figured out. I figured that was what you needed to explain that. To help us understand.
Absolutely.
The overwhelming majority of people pick dicks for that question, and it's strange to me. But I guess to each their own, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is the power you can have with one wiener. Multiply that by 10. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I mean you'd be a popular fellow too,
In total, the 10 centimeter deleter.
Right.
If you add them all up.
Right.
Sorry.
Hey, you could have 10 Arkwaves on your hand.
Oh, now that would be overkill. I think maybe not though. For some people,
High-fiving people.
for some people that wouldn't be enough.
But if you high five someone who also has,
That's when the groups get involved.
oh my god.
This conversation's out of control.
Yep. Shut it down.
David, we need you back.
You guys think I can do this for another 5 years?
Yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I think you could talk about dicks for another 5 years. Yeah.
I mean, I definitely could do that. I can do that without having to talk about music.
I mean, I've been doing that my whole life. What are you talking about?
That's kind of
There we go.
that's
I've been waiting for the chance to do it.
He wants to be on camera so bad.
So bad.
Well, come on up. Be my co-host.
Yeah, we'll send him out there.
I already have one. I'm good. Yeah, I think I got at least another year in me. We'll see it. We'll see how it goes next year.
Right on, man.
Thank you guys for coming on.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for having us. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
It's
Good seeing you guys again. You look the same, but healthy.
Sure. Good. Yeah. Hey, honestly, you get to a certain point in life where you just hope that you look as good the next year as you did the year before.
Yeah, I mean,
If you could do that,
I like to do an end of the year show sometimes, and so maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll have you both on again for another banger, or maybe I'll figure something else out that's fun. I don't know. There's so much. I'll ask Ralph. He'll have the answer.
It's all at once.
Yep. Let's do it. Ralph.
What happened?
Ralph.
Ralph was almost like that's what you feel like if you drank a lot the night before. That's what you feel like doing the next day. Ralph.
Well, Scott, we appreciate you, man.
Sure.
Yeah, just if you
Keep in touch.
Love to be back.
Yeah, bring the rest. Tell the rest of the guys I said hello, and I missed them.
Yep. They're all busy tonight. And it
Too busy for this? What?
Yeah, it's.
I need to email them, don't I?
Changes that we've had to come up. Wait, it happens, but we're here. Arkwave, it was nice to meet you guys. We'll be in touch, and
yeah, you guys get together
in that area every once in a while. So
yeah, for sure.
Well, guys,
Probably are playing in the Denver area in October. Not set in stone, but I'll hit you guys up. Maybe we can go get lunch or something.
Is that close to?
I would
Is
love
that close to Fort Collins? Is Denver close by?
Like an hour.
Yeah, it's like an hour or so.
I'll already be out there by then. I'm moving to Denver, so
Oh, nice.
right on. Cool.
Perfect.
Well,
There's another band in Denver I can link you up with too. That's already in Denver. They're from Pittsburgh, but they live in Denver now. But I'll link you up with them too, and you guys. That way you couldn't. Everybody can know everybody,
got
Yeah.
a lineup already.
small world.
And right there, we
That's
have
right.
an Acute Mania lineup for a show.
That's right. We can have a West Coast Acute Mania Live Festival.
Yeah. See?
Huh?
Finding out some ideas.
Did I sent both of you guys merch, didn't I? Some
Yeah.
crap.
I didn't get any merch.
I didn't send you any. Well, send me your snail mail and I'll send you some crap. Did I send you? I don't have any of these left. I think I have one. So just these stupid keychains. I still got a whole bunch of temporary tattoos.
Oh,
nice.
I love those.
I will, these are. I got colored ones. Like I got a gold one time, and they didn't look right, so I just got the black ones. But they're great for foreheads, or tramp stamp. Get a
See,
tramp
Josh,
stamp.
you should do that.
Stamp's good.
I'll do that for a show. I'll put it on my forehead.
There you go. All right, I'll send you guys some stuff, and of course a 5-year show sticker. And I don't know if I had these when you guys were on. These are the newest.
Those are cool.
Those are sick.
Newest stickers. I like the red color. I don't know. I was like red color. Yeah, I'll send you guys some crap. I don't have a show scheduled for those of you that might have hit the notification bell for some reason. But hit subscribe, damn it, and hit the like button for this show because the algorithm on YouTube must be working. And I always post it. Oh, before we go, just like I always do on every show, I give the guests time to tell everybody where they can get your stuff. So, public figure, you go first.
Publicfigureband.com. You can find. I mean, we have our merch store there. Otherwise, just Public Figure Band on any streaming platform or any social media platforms. Public Figure on any streaming platforms where you can find us.
Yeah.
Nice. Orc.
Yeah, you can find us at Arkwave Band with a K. Arkwaveband.com.
Make sure it's a K. Make sure
it's a K, please. Arkwave Band on socials. Arkwave on Spotify or any streaming services. You'll find us there with a K again. Let me clarify. And then for any other reasons, Arkwave with the C.
Yeah, for reasons that don't have anything to do with us, then
yeah, exactly. If you want to be taken to the unknown, Arkwave with a C.
And not the Arkwave with K way either.
Yeah, exactly.
Another thing, real quick. Any new releases that you want to talk about or shows for people that are in your area?
Show in 3 days.
Yeah, we have a show in 3 days. We just got accepted on that one.
Nice.
Oxy, greedy.
Yeah, tell people where it's at in case they're around that.
Yeah, it's at the Moxie in Greeley, which is I don't know, in a very median area in Colorado.
College town.
Nice. Any new releases straight coming out?
Hopefully next month we'll have a new song out as well, and we're working on an album at the same time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, public. What do you got for the public?
We've got a show in Grand Island, Nebraska, which is not too far from Omaha. Playing at the brewery down there, and then we're in Des Moines, Iowa, on the 23rd.
Playing at Lefties.
With Kickstart the Sun and Look at Me, two really cool pop rock bands, I guess, alternative rock bands you check out in Des Moines. And then we're in the studio, so recording a new song, couple new ones. I think we've got like 3 in the hopper, so 2 in the hopper.
2 in the hopper for sure.
We just released a new song very recently, like less than 10 days ago. Recently. We covered by Flowbots.
And you got to hang out with them too, right?
Oh yeah, we hung out with them. They gave us their blessing to do their cover, so
that's the shit.
To do the cover of their song. So check it out, Handlebars. Roger does a really good job on it. So
I still haven't listened to that yet. I need to go and listen to that for sure.
It's good. It's good.
I have it. I saved it. I just haven't made it there yet.
You've got a lot of music to listen to. I get it.
I have some downtime now. Until Saturday, because I'm in the hectic week. You know, but everything's together. Everything's just waiting for Saturday. So
one last thing, Scott. It looks like our guitarist just jumped into chat. Can you give him the?
Oh yeah, RJ, I saw him. Yep.
Yeah, can you do the want for being?
Sure. Right on time. Right on time. Right on time.
Hey, you missed RJ.
Hi, RJ.
All right.
One other thing. I'm going to be on the local news on Tuesday to talk about there's 2 news stations, TV news stations in this area, and one of them they came here last summer, I think it was, and the news lady is also a musician, so I had her on my show, and then right after that was over, or before, something like that. She interviewed me for the news. So this is going to be on the other station, WDTV, and Bo McMillian, who's also playing this show. He's going to go on there and play one song, I think, and we're going to talk about the concert on the news. So that'll be fun. Yeah. And I actually interned there the summer after I graduated high school.
Cool.
See how different it is. I doubt they remember me. That was 1999. It shows my age. I'm not in the walker yet, and I'm still doing this show. So
there you go.
Playing us out of the show is Asava, my good friends from Akron, Ohio. Very good, and they got some secret stuff coming out that I know a little bit about, and I've heard a couple things, and it's phenomenal. I don't know when it'll be out, and they're kind of like Tool. It's going to be a while, It might be tomorrow. They don't announce anything, which is awesome. Hi, Rob. Invisible Rob just showed up. You guys don't know about Invisible Rob, do you?
Oh, no.
Well, you can't see him, obviously. What's up? Okay. I gotta program pedals. Okay. Here's 25 by Asava, and I will see everybody in 5 years.
Sweet.
I will see you guys soon, and I will see everybody else when I see you. Have a great week.
Yeah, you too.
Save it for another